For that we apologize. However, I am Ian. This is my lovely wife.
Rachel.
We are of Big Family Life in the Simpson Family Home, and 4Fs with the Simpson family. The 4Fs representing faith, family, food, and fitness. Faith because we believe we can do all things through Him who loves us. Family because aside from God, there's nothing or no one more important on this earth. Food because food is medicine. And fitness because we believe overall wellness can be achieved by pursuing and maintaining a strong mind, soul, and body. Hence the 4Fs to manifest your best life by grace under God. This is Real Talk. And tonight, we just wanted to ask very quickly, sweetheart, what did you ask?
What made you guys smile today?
What did you do today that made you smile?
Look at Nick. Happy. Hello, Simpson family.
Hey, Nick, God bless you. Good evening. God bless you. Good evening. What did you do today, Nick, that made you smile? What did you do today that made you smile today, Nick? God bless. Hope the family's well. Hope the family's well, doing well. It's work, however, we continue to pray and do our part. What did you do to make you smile today, my friend? What did we do? We had, I had a good one this morning. It was right bright and early too, and it really made me smile, but I forgot. There's just so many instances. How do you just pick one, right? During our workout, we had to do with the kids. Just anything. Felt peace today for first time in a long time. God bless you.
God bless you.
God bless you. What precipitated that? Was that
Maybe nothing happened.
Maybe nothing happened. Maybe just a sense of overwhelming peace. Yeah.
Yeah.
We had such a great workout in the garage this afternoon because it was so hot today. That made me smile. It was so hot, and it was just wow. It was really hot. Not hot to the point of passing out, but just you know what made me smile today? I was thinking of all the days in this past winter where we were out there running and in minus 30, I've fallen back in love. I can take a back seat to this. I've fallen back in love with my Jesus. Can I get an amen? Amen to that, brother. Amen to that. And that certainly is a love affair worthy of having. Amen to that. And I was thinking in all the days that, we went out in the winter and it was minus 30, minus 40, shoveling snow so we could get a little clear patch to do the jumping jacks and push-ups. I was thinking of the wind blowing in our face. Hey, Josh, God bless you. Thanks for stopping in, buddy. The wind blowing in our face and running through the snow and the rain and the wind and minus 30 and minus 40 and it got as cold as minus 50 plus Celsius with the wind chill. And I was thinking of all that we did during this winter. And then we were in the garage and I was just sweating, and that made me really smile. That made me really smile really hard because I was just so proud of us as a family. As a family, I was just so proud of us. I mean, when I look at little baby Kat, she just a little baby princess, but tough as nails, let me tell you. We build our daughters differently in the Simpson home. Tough as nails, let me tell you. And just watching them succeed. Because I'm trying to convince them that we thank you, we received that, Jesus loves you too. We're trying to convince them that you can remove failure from the equation just with effort. Because nobody in the Simpson family has to be the best at anything. They just have to be their best selves. They just have to do their very best. Good evening, Grandma Debbie, God bless you.
Hi.
They don't have to be the best, we got a couple basketball players. They don't have to be the best basketball player. We got an artist. They don't have to be the best artist. They don't have to be the best anything. They just have to do their very best at everything that they do. And if that's the case, then they remove failure, and then their whole life is in their own control, in their own hands. Wanted to encourage you folks. Your TikTok videos are helping people. Oh, God bless you, Nick.
Thank you.
No, thank you. Yeah, thank you, Nick. The act of service. Acts of service. That's what we're out here for, Nick. Acts of service. And if anyone can be encouraged in any small way by what we've gone through, and our sharing our message, or our sparing our message of hope and love for our God, if anybody can be encouraged in any small way by that, then it is well with our soul. It is well with our soul. What you want to talk? Let me get out of the way.
No, and I'm trying to
What made you smile
What
today?
made me smile today?
Yeah.
It was a really good day. It was like one of those days I was up at 6 a.m., which is very, it started to become that thing, getting up at 6 a.m.
She was up early.
Yeah, and so for me, that was like just being up and actually beating the kids up in the morning is not beating them up. Beating them to the TV basically. However, just greeting them as they came in, because usually they're early risers up at 6 a.m., but I was ahead of them.
Yeah.
And then, I'm just trying to think, because today we did quite a bit.
Yeah.
And then we went for a walk. And that was really nice, because I went for my walk, what I usually do when they're in the gym.
Right.
And then me and you went for a walk with Bentley.
Yeah, with Bentley.
So that was really, because it was just a slow walk.
It was just cool and cash, mom and
Yeah.
dad just chilling. Who do I think is winning the NBA chip this year? You want to hear something really crazy? I don't watch professional sports anymore. God bless you, Grandma Debbie. I used to live. You could tell I would live and die by how well my team did on the weekend, and you could gauge my mood and my attitude just by you could tell if my team won or not. I don't watch anymore. I'm too busy with the kids. Too busy with the kids. Too busy with the kids.
And I think that's really interesting, because we don't have the TV on much in the home.
We watch movies lots.
It's like in the evening.
Yeah.
So evening time TV's on.
Tell them what
whoever is
movie time look like. Tell them after supper is
Well,
usually
yeah.
movie time.
After supper, so it's like everybody clears the living room. They bring up some mattresses, like foam mats,
Yeah.
and they
Like
make a
camping
bed.
mats.
Yeah, camping mats. So they're put in the living room
Yeah.
floor, and then the big teddy bears come out as body pillows,
Yeah,
and then
Yeah.
everybody's sleeping.
Yeah.
Well, not everybody.
You mean?
You.
Yeah. Hey, Canadian. Hey, how you doing? Well, God bless you. Thank you for stopping in. We appreciate seeing you. Yeah, I barely made. By the time we get to the movies, I mean, we've just had a huge supper and clean up, unwind, and then it's movie time. And I usually call movie time nap time. Okay, everybody, I don't make the credits. Although we started Harry Potter the other day, and I did make some of that because the kids have never seen Harry Potter, and so we thought that maybe they might wanted to watch that. So I did see some of that. And we talking about what did you do? Anybody want to sound off on this at any point? What did you do? Because this is so very important. What did you do that made you smile today? What did you do today that made you smile? And as I was thinking about it, because the reason that's important is because if happiness is a choice, how do we get from being not happy to being happy? And quite simply that we identify the things that make us happy, and then we feed into those as much as we can. Doing pretty well, and then we are blessed and highly favored. Blessed and highly favored. So speaking about something that I did today that made me smile, I was outside. I was standing up outside, watering the lawn, and my wife was sitting there, and she was just looking at me some kind of way, and that just made me really smile, kind of really hard, because it's let me tell you, fellas, we work hard, in the gym. We work hard, right? And the thing is that when you get that validation from your significant other, that's just really special. You know what I mean? She just standing there and she just looking at me some kind of way. I'm like, what? And she said, you just standing there watering the lawn, looking all sexy. I just want to say, what's up? And that just made me smile so hard. Like, I was getting hit on by my wife. That just look at me. I feel like I'm blushing, to be quite honest with you. I feel like I'm a 12-year-old little boy. And I just got my first kiss. Styling and profiling. What's good, fam? Hey, Hulk Hogan. God bless you, man. We are blessed and highly favored. Thank you. Love the laugh. Thank you. Happiness is a choice. That's what her looks say too. Hey Jody, God bless you. Jody said, I sunned my cheeks in the sun in the privacy of my own yard, knowing no one could see me. Because Jody's on an acreage and she, you know what I mean? So she, unless you do the eye in the sky, you're not going to be. So were you able to sunbathe in au natural?
Yeah, I was
Oh
actually
wow!
going there.
Hey, good for you. Yeah, that is so liberating. You know, one of my favorite things to do around the home, you know, when I was without children. What's up? Okay, without children was to do housework. Oh yeah, Jody, high five, boom.
Yeah.
Was to do housework in the nude. I don't know. There's something about vacuuming in the nude that just was. Is that weird? Is that weird? 2 acres. Jody got 2 acres, no neighbors. So I mean, she got the freedom to be able to do that, right? That's what, and not the high cheeks. I'm just trolling. I forgot I was watching TikTok. I thought I was a professional news network. I was gonna go to school, but then anyway.
So for me also, I was able to. I got some sun today, and or received some sun today.
Yeah.
And I was playing with.
Can you not see? Isn't she just glowing?
Yeah,
though?
I actually burnt, and
Yeah.
I was breaking out into hives, and my husband had to save me.
Aloe
Aloe
from the plants behind me. The importance of having plants in your home. Aloe from the plants behind me. We just slather it down. Try saying that again. Slather it.
Slather.
We wiped it on her back. What is it? Not as weird as washing your vegetables in the shower. That is not weird. Washing your vegetables. I mean, when Kramer did that, I was sold.
Yeah, I know.
I was sold. I was like.
Multitasking.
I love to multitask. I love to multitask, man. So to me, that kind of made sense. I would kill to have you. I certainly hope you wouldn't kill her to have her skin pigment. Jody, jeez.
No, she's
just kidding. Yeah, just kidding. I do it, but don't tell people. I do it, but don't tell people. Hey, Chris, where you at, man? You still here, Sound? You're supposed to wash your vegetables.
Question mark.
Yes, yes. Not if they come right out of the soil. If they're coming right out of the soil,
I'll eat carrots with dirt on them.
Eat that. Eat that. They're coming right out of the soil. Eat that. If they're coming from the supermarket, you need to wash that because you need to get the wax and all of that stuff off that they put on it to make it look nice.
Yeah.
That stuff is better to wash that stuff off. Can you shout out to no? No, I cannot. Vinegar, water with a little salt. Exactly. Get it for your fruits and vegetables. My wife is a little bit bougie. She got this little thing from mineral oil or something. Norix. Drop a drop of it in the water and wash the grapes in there. And it's mineral oil or something?
No.
Or is it chemical?
I don't know what it is.
We eating this. What do you mean you don't know what it is?
No, it's rinsed off. They soak in the water with this stuff.
Yeah.
And then they strain them, and then they rinse them, and then you eat them.
Yeah, but it could be
It's a
still.
process.
It's still a process. Still got to dip them in the bucket, dudes. The vegetables to wash them. Yeah, but we Jamaican. We just pull them right out the ground, and I mean, you just rub them off, and I mean, you know, you get a worm. That's just some extra protein, you know. Salt and vinegar. Yeah, you know, one of my favorite snacks as a child was just cucumbers and a little bit of salt and pepper, you know. And I remember when I came here to Canada and I tried that on one Saturday afternoon, and it was a game changer for me. It changed my life, and in the wrong way, because I'd never had vegetables with herbicides, pesticides, or anything like that. I was just used to eating my vegetables. Right? Good immunity building, that is. Yeah, I was just used to eating my vegetables right straight out of the garden, so I didn't even really know what a herbicide, pesticide, or anything like that was. And it was an adjustment, to be sure. Yeah. To be sure, to go from fresh vegetables to eating from Safeway. It was an adjustment, to be sure. It wasn't a pleasant, but I mean, yeah, and good. We used to, I don't know, we used to know that I got you in calorie deficit. What is calorie deficit?
It got you.
It got you in chili powder. Because you can I think I know what you're talking about. Like, I mean, things like cabbage and pickles are 0 calorie foods, so you can eat as many of them as you want without something like that. However, as far as what Jody said, that good immunity building that is, I mean, yeah, there was a time when we not to challenge anyone's conviction of belief. However, there was a time when we understood that there were certain things that you were required in order to build your immune system, and that was to expose yourself to your environment and allow your body to naturally develop resistance. Right? And again, not to challenge anyone's conviction of belief. However, that's 2,000 years of modern medicine.
And that's interesting because, like, with smallpox in Europe, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when they brought it over to North America, smallpox that killed off 90% of the indigenous population. The settlers were actually immune to smallpox. Correct. Because they had contracted cowpox. So because they had cowpox already, they built that immunity. So smallpox actually did not have any effect on the settlers. Because they already had a version of it. Copy that. They had so obviously we just met. You guys are trainers and nutritionists. No, what we talking about, Willis? We're talking about anything. What did you do? What did you do to? What you talking about? What you talking about, Willis? Gary Coleman. We're talking about what did you do today to make you smile? Trainers and nutritionists. No. We're parents. we're parents, and we speak on our lived life experience. I've been on this training kind of roller coaster for most of my adult life. However, this is 4S. Thank you, my love. And so the idea is here that we use faith, family, food, and fitness to manifest your best life by grace under God. So trainers and nutritionists, no. Gardeners, we plant seeds, and the the Holy Spirit does the work. And then if that seed should break the surface, then God takes over. Can I say something about the smallpox? Please, the conversation always goes where the conversation goes. And that's why we like to have conversations. Sometimes we'll have a topic on Real Talk. However, more nights than not, we just like to have a conversation and allow the conversation to do what it does. What did I do for work before this? I'm kind of a jack of all trades. As you would have, Canadian, yeah. You might have said that I was nomadic. However, I realized that everything that I did was preparing me for where I am currently in my life, which enables me to speak on a great many things. However, I've been a chef, I've been a truck driver, life coach, what else? Been basketball coach, football coach. Construction, most recently, construction. However, for the first time, I'm doing meaningful work, which is pouring into my kids and trying to effect change in the world by being the change that we want to see in the world. So, the idea when COVID hit was that I panicked. I really did. I panicked. And I thought that, oh my goodness, we have to try and save the world. And we watched that movie. What was the name of that movie where they're trying to go to the center of the earth? And, where the guy says, he says 7 billion people is a lot of people to worry about to try to save. So I'm just going to try to save my family and then go from there. And then my wife, that was from the movie, and then my wife told me the same thing. And I was like, little by little, she just kind of knocked that into my head. And the idea just became that by pouring into our children and trying to make them as good, decent, and kind and godly as possible, then we can affect change in the world because of the ripple effect. Right? When they go out into the world, they will affect change. And then that's also when we're talking about trauma and breaking generational curses. That's how we go about breaking generational curses. And then prior to this, I was a university student and I was in child welfare for 13 and a half years.
Correct.
So, which I don't know if they know what child welfare is.
It's a social worker, like CFS, Child Family Services.
Mm-hmm.
Primary contact child protection services.
They wanted to say something about the
Yeah, I
conclusiveness.
know.
And my wife is reading. She likes to read in her head, so I'll take a moment and read it out loud so everybody else can be in on the conversation.
Well, they have
It
to read my mind.
Yes. No, I'm only the one that can do that. Baby.
Okay.
Says that. So they brought it here. Conquistador, the people that come to North America infected them with it. We're talking about smallpox. It's a big same in Canada, finally coming to light and being acknowledged. Please look at that. Yep, I know exactly what it is. Don't read into it now, but have a look into it. That's honorable job. Thank you for your service. Yes, she is amazing. She is amazing, and thank you for the follow. God bless you. We appreciate you so much. And then, again, further to the conversation, because if happiness is a choice, real talk, if happiness is a choice, if in fact I'm happy, then God bless you, carry on. However, if I'm not as happy as I could be, or if I'm not as happy as I would like to be, how do I get to being where I am to being happy? If happiness is a choice, how do I get there? Well, we would respectfully suggest that the first step would be to identify the small little things in life that make you happy. Just identify the things that make you happy. Last week when we spoke on this, I made a small little list, and on my list, the number one thing on my list was cookies.
My husband loves his cookies.
Cookies make me happy.
And I need to make you more.
And yeah, Fifi just said that she needs to make me more. Cookies make me happy, and so Fifi always ensures that I have about a dozen cookies or so that I keep tucked in my bedroom, and those might last me 2 minutes or 2 weeks. No, they typically last me anywhere from 10 days to 2 weeks, because I know that, because I love cookies, all things in moderation, right? So I won't sit there and eat them all at once. However, because Fifi knows that I love cookies, she always makes sure that I have it. She's so wonderful. Her birthday's coming up next weekend. She's turning to big 1-5. Big 1-5 is so exciting. So exciting. So she always makes sure that I have cookies. Now, I will go days and not eat cookies. However, walking into the room, happy birthday, Fifi, you got an early happy birthday.
Thank you.
She said thank you. However, just walking into the bedroom, as I walk into the bedroom, because of my line of sight, the first thing I see when I walk into the bedroom is that container of cookies. And that makes me smile. Yeah, because she loves me, and she always makes sure that I have cookies. Although I don't have cookies right now, so I don't know if that means she doesn't love me today. I'm kidding, baby. So yeah, even the smallest thing, because I have this idea that if nothing in life matters, then nothing matters, carry on. However, if the smallest thing matters, then everything matters, right? If the smallest thing matters, then everything matters. And if you can just find that one small thing that makes you smile, and you feed into that daily, you're on your way to happiness. Yeah, she loves
Phoenix. You're getting support here. Our dad's getting support.
Yeah, it says, I think this is his way of saying he wants cookies. Doing all of this, just so that you will know that I'm out of cookies, baby. And I'm not feeling very happy about it right now. The fact that someone doesn't, the only thing that makes you happy, they know. The fact that someone does the only thing that basketball makes me happy. Yes. Are you trying to say the fact that somebody does the thing that makes you happy? Please get back at me with that, please. The fact that someone does. The fact that someone does the only thing that makes you happy, they know. Yes, absolutely. You remind me of Denzel Washington. God bless you. I received that. Thank you. I happen to believe that he's a very attractive gentleman. God bless you. I received that. Thank you. Denzel. Man on Fire. I really enjoyed him in that with Dakota Fanning. I enjoyed that.
No, what's the other one? I like the
Training Day.
No, not Training Day. The one with Russell Crowe. I think it's Russell Crowe.
Oh,
we were just talking about it the other day.
No, the one. What about the one where he's with Mark Wahlberg, and they're in Mexico, and that's a My wife reminds me a bit. There's Chris. Hey, buddy. My wife reminds me of Bigfoot. Chris, what's that Denzel Washington movie? The one she says first of all. The one with
The
who?
one where he's oh, I can't think of it. He's the gangster guy. That's one I like him in there.
American Gangster.
Yes, that's one.
American Gangster, fantastic movie. I watch that movie every night for an entire summer. Yeah, your tone of voice reminds me of him more than your looks. Fantastic. Thank you. God bless. I received that. He was blind. Blind. Book of Eli. Excellent movie. Book of Eli. American Gangster. Yes. And the one with where he's I think it's Mark Wahlberg. Two Guns. Yep, that's a good one. Yeah. Two Guns. That's a good one. And of course the one I said there, Training Day, but the one that I said there with Dakota Fanning.
Man on Fire.
Man on Fire. And then this is going back. I'm gonna play my OG card right here, right now. Okay, wait, two. Okay, I'm gonna play two OG cards. Denzel Washington, Ricochet, blank, Ricochet.
Actually,
Ricochet,
that one.
Ricochet, blank, Ricochet.
I didn't even know that
Ricochet,
one.
Ricochet. He was a cop. Ricochet, Denzel Washington, young before the surgery and everything. Ricochet, my OG card. Anybody, Chris? Anybody? No. He played Bumpy Johnson. Yeah. American Gangster. Yeah. Work with the Colombo family. Yeah. Bumpy Johnson. Anybody remember Ricochet? Come on now. My OG card. Ricochet. Correct me. I'm pretty sure. Ricochet.
No.
Pretty sure Denzel Washington. Ricochet before he was famous. I'm pretty sure he played a cop. Anybody going once? Yes. I get one yes. I'm going to take that one. If nobody else is going, I'm going to take it. Yeah? Ricochet? Cool. All right. Hear about...
Deja Vu. I like that one.
What was that one about?
Deja Vu? Or when he's messing with that woman. And then they're like in New Orleans or something. And they fake a death. Yeah.
No, I don't remember that one.
Oh, we should watch that tonight.
I don't remember that one.
Vegas stay up.
Or wait. How about, now you got me thinking. Bone Collector.
Oh, I like that one with that.
Bone Collector. But I'm gonna play my character Jimmy Jump. No, don't know Jimmy Jump. No. Hey Harneil, God bless you. Thanks for stopping in, buddy. Denzel Washington was in with Matthew Broderick in Glory, Bladau. Matthew Broderick, Glory, Bladau, Glory. Yeah, Kings of New York, dope.
What about Remember the Titans? Was he in that?
Yeah. Denzel Washington football movie. Remember the Titans. Facts. Yeah. Glory. Come on, guys.
Glory. I don't know that one either.
Come on. That was Lawrence Fishburne in what? Kings of New York. Yeah, that was Fishburne and that other guy there. That was Kings of New York. That wasn't Denzel, but Kings of New York was a dope movie. Glory. Anybody? Glory. Anybody see that? Was it Matthew Broderick? Ferris Bueller. Ferris Bueller's Day Off. The white guy that dances. Wow, I got nothing.
Was that more cow? What?
More cowbell. Mo Better Blues. Mo Better Blues. Denzel Washington, Spike Lee, and Wesley Snipes. Mo Better Blues. Mo Better Blues. Yeah, is Denzel. Denzel plays the trumpet. Wesley Pipes plays the sax, and Pookie is like their crackhead manager or something. Spike Lee. Yeah. I won't sell your trumpet. I won't sell it. Cool movie. I mean, not really much. It was just about music. It was cool for the ladies. It was a cool movie for the ladies. It's music. Devil Wears Prada.
The newer one?
No, the older one.
I actually never watched
Denzel Washington. Is it? No, Devil in a Blue Dress. Devil in a Blue Dress. Devil in a Blue Dress.
Nope.
Yep, Devil in a Blue Dress. I'm almost sure. Devil in a Blue Dress. Help me out. The opposite of Jimmy Jump in The King of New York. Who is Jimmy Jump? Pookie was Chris Rock from New Jack City. Yeah. But it was that kind of character when I said Pookie. Spike Lee played that kind of character in Mo Better Blues. And the big line is the Mo Better makes it Mo Better. He played Mo Better. Yeah, Mo Better Blues. I guess we're talking about old Denzel Washington movies now.
All of a sudden.
Yeah, Devil in a Blue Dress. Anybody remember that? Anybody? Devil in a Blue Dress? Glory, Matthew Broderick. Yeah. What else?
I don't know. I think you went through all the ones I know. Oh, what
That's-
was the one with something white fences? No. Do you remember?
Mm-mm.
There was one with something fence, or it was fences, I think.
Oh, Fences. Yes.
Yeah.
It is a Netflix original. Yeah, Fences. The name of it was absolutely Fences. It's one of those. It's done in the tenor of along the lines of Raisins in the Sun. You know, the old Sidney Poitier classic Raisins in the Sun. And then P Diddy redid it with Felicia Rashad. Didn't do a bad job. I've seen the original Raisins in the Sun. Sidney Poitier, outstanding. Fences is along that like that, in that it only takes place, the entire movie takes place in his backyard, in the apartment, and I think in the bar, in a one room, yeah, like that.
Chris
But a
says-
great movie.
Was that Chris? He says best part of the King of New York when he says, "I don't leave no witnesses."
Isn't that guy there? I can see him with what's he in? With the white hair. He was in, no,
I
not
don't know
Jack
this
Palance.
movie's
What's the
on
name
this.
what is his name? He always plays gangs, and he plays in those funny ones too. He's a funny guy, that actor there.
Steve Martin?
No, not funny like that. Not funny like that. Like he plays gangsters. Like he plays in
okay.
gangster movies, but he's a funny gangster. Larry Fishburne. Had to Google for Christopher Walken. Yeah, that's him. Christopher Walken. King of New York. Christopher Walken. That's him. He's always had to shuffle and dance in his movie. He's not a great dancer though, but he does shuffle and dance a lot. Great actor. Yeah, he's good. I like him. Yeah, Christopher. Everybody
I
knows
think I
that
see.
me.
I think I seen Christopher Walken earlier in the feed there.
Yeah,
And I
they've been saying Christopher Walken. I'm like, who's that guy? You know, the white guy. Come on, guys, help me out.
See, he said that
7
minutes.
mentions ago, right? Yeah. My bad. Apologies. So yeah, let's get it. What do you see? And this is something else that we do that makes us smile.
I think it's that interaction.
Hey, Hardy, God
You
bless
know,
you.
just following where everything goes.
Yeah.
The conversation,
Yeah.
because a lot of people aren't able to converse with people openly sometimes, and it's like not that silly goofy, but it's like just on the same
Backyard
wavelength.
conversation, facts.
Yes.
Over the fence, right? Like you remember Tim the Tool Man, Tim Allen. What the heck was the name of that show? Tim Allen. What the heck was the name of the show?
You know
He's
it.
talking over the fence with his neighbor there. You remember when you used to be able to do that? Well, this is just the newest version of doing that. We just over the fence and we having a beer.
Oh my gosh.
You know, Tim the Tool Man Taylor. What's the heck is the name of that show? Hood Talk, Black Talk, Stoop Talk. Stoop Talk. We love to
Talk.
stoop.
Yeah, we're
We love to
stoopers.
stoop. We stoop out here all day long. We stoop. Sitting in your backyard having a conversation. But okay, yes, but what the heck is the name of that show? Tim the Tool Man Taylor. Okay, this is in fact real talk. This is in fact real talk. So I will honor your request and I will give you
Tool time.
Tool time.
Thank you, Debbie.
Thank you, Grandma Debbie. Thank you, Grandma Debbie. Tool time. That's the name. Yeah. Why are you calling me a tool? Oh, hell, you were just taking your time to write. Tool. And then time. You see, laughter is such wonderful medicine. Laughter is such wonderful medicine. Back to God's business. What are my thoughts on Palestine? In or about, hi, God bless you. In or about 1492, Christopher Columbus was said to have come to North America and discovered North America and claimed it in the name of foreigners, whomever, right? Spain, whatever, right? Even as a child, when I came to this country and I learned this story in school, it didn't seem to make a whole lot of sense to me because I just didn't understand how you could come somewhere and there were people already living there and then you claim that as your own. That didn't make sense to me. And then, that's not even speaking to anything to do with the treatment of the people thereafter. It just didn't make sense to my childhood mind, my childhood mind. So now today we're in, this is not in my humble opinion. This is just my humble opinion. I'm not on the ground. I don't have more information than anyone. I in fact probably have less information. However, this is something that I've been following for some time because I used to be a social justice warrior. Injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. And I stand behind that. And so I've been aware of the Israel-Palestine situation for some time. It's been on my radar for at least a decade. And to my knowledge, and again, I'm not a Bible scholar. However, I am familiar with the Bible. Familiar. I have a working understanding and knowledge of the Bible, right? So I've heard it said in the Bible that Israel was a man, Abraham, the father of Jews. I've read it said in the Bible that Israel was a people, the Israelites. I've never read it said in the Bible where Israel was actually a land. Now I could be wrong. And if I'm wrong, please, I'm open to being corrected, right? So the idea that you would go to a land, take the land from the people who were originally in the land, and then oppress those people, and then when the people fight back, you call foul, you play victim. That's very offensive to my soul. Mm-hmm. That's very offensive to me because people will only take so much. And the problem in this situation is that I have, the truth of the matter is I'm actually probably more versed on this situation there than the average person simply because it's an unjust situation and as such it drew my attention. Mm-hmm. It's an unjust situation and as such it drew my attention. As I understand the situation over there, the Palestinians are given passports and have to move through checkpoints to get from anywhere, and there's only certain areas that they can live in. And again, this is as I understand the situation. It is not a just situation by any means. And then for the, hey Pop, God bless you. Mm-hmm. And then for the antagonizers and the oppressors to now turn around and start calling foul. I've been saying for years that Israel is one of the #1 human rights violators in the world, and they are the #1 ally of the United States of America. When I was into social justice, that was a thing for me that I didn't understand. Right? I'm no longer there in that space because I really believe that regardless of what is happening here on earth, we still have the power to manifest our best life. However, you asked my opinion, and so I shared it with you. God bless you.
And then I just want to add there that, there was, I'm not sure what happened here in Winnipeg on Saturday. There was, bringing awareness to the issue.
Right. And
things got heated. And I'm at the point that, you're in Canada and you're wanting support. And it's kind of like looking at the Indigenous people here and seeing that Canada still has not rectified what they have done and made any changes because they're human rights violators as well. And so I just wonder, it's, you want that recognition here in Canada, which is also, does the same thing. I just kind of drawn at that point.
Yeah, I mean,
because
it's
Canada
just history repeating itself.
Yeah, it's just history.
It's you know what? It's not even history. It's just I think it's just a byproduct of colonization. It's just colonialism. Yeah. That's all it is. It's colonialism. Mm-hmm. I think back because I'm an older guy, and I remember Star Trek. Captain Kirk, Leonard Nimoy. Spock and Captain Kirk. Yeah, if we all believe in God, that's where it starts and ends, right? That's the big Alpha and Omega, right?
Oh.
Why didn't they occupy it when it was theirs for 20 years? As soon as somebody did, it was an issue. I mean, I'm not there, but like for instance, as I was saying, think the Star Trek, right? You remember the Borg? Anybody? Star Trek, the Borg. The Borg. That's all colonialism is. It's like they said the Borg. It says that their motto, if you would, is resistance is futile. You will be assimilated, right? So all it is really is just colonization. And I mean, it's how Western civilization was built. And the issue that I have is not. I mean, it's the world that we live in. History is written by the victors. History is written by the victors. History is written by the victors. That's why it's called his story. Right? However, as a people, can we not learn at some point that, even though they are the conquered, they're still human beings? Can't we treat them, because there's enough that everyone can live and have plenty. And that's where I have issue. So let's bring this conversation full circle. That's where I have issue with injustice. Because I'm a child of God and I know that there is enough. Yes, of
I
course.
just want to grab
Are
my
you okay?
water. My water.
I'm so sorry. Yeah.
No, it's all right.
I know that there's enough, but greed gets in the way. Greed gets in the way. Because of I was a social identified as being woke. Because I identified as being woke, I've done a great deal of research in this area. And there's enough wealth within one family to eradicate homelessness, to do away with world hunger, right? To look how much money was just plucked out of thin air to pay for these stimuluses, right? I mean, it actually doesn't exist, but it just gets plucked out of it. And we're banking on our children's future. We're putting our grandchildren, our great-great-grandchildren in debt. That's what we're doing right now, right? Because of greed. There is enough. And that's
And no
why
empathy.
and no empathy.
I like that. No empathy. Somebody had a question, but I don't know if
Which
it's
question, my love?
No, that's what I
Can't
was
we all
kind of
just get
pointing.
along? Pop music pulled the
Yeah.
Rodney King. Can't we all just get along? I'm kidding, Pop. I love you. Go
Yeah,
baby.
it's like okay, you just missed it.
I missed it again. Power,
No,
corruptions, and
yeah.
lies.
They had a question. They're like, "Can I ask a question?" But then further down there it is.
Where is it? Have a
No.
question. There it is. Keep
Yeah.
going.
Okay, now go
Thanks.
back up.
Back up this way.
Oh,
Bear
and you
with
pass
me.
it.
They didn't ask the question yet, though.
No,
They
but
didn't.
then there. I don't know if that was it.
No,
there
power,
it
corruption,
is.
and lies.
There it is.
There it is. The answer.
So I don't know if that's question. There's the answer. Agreed.
I must have just
Yeah.
stumbled upon it before they.
I don't know.
got
We make
checked.
clear. Yeah.
I think we're.
That's
And
where I was
they'll let us know.
pointing. That's why I'm pointing.
They're laughing at us, laughing at us. We're like Keystone Cops over here. We know what we're doing. Come on. Damn it. Martha,
Here's
stop
the
it, Martha.
question.
Martha!
I did that indigenous laugh back.
What was that? Hey, here's another question. Where's the last time that you laughed so hard that your stomach hurt? Eh? Your stomach hurt, your cheeks hurt. We do that quite often around here. At least we tried to. You didn't miss anything, but.
No, I see that.
Oh,
here's
wait,
the question.
It's going too far. I don't want to go there now. Okay. Okay.
Sorry, I'm like
Okay,
right
and
up
Chris
in
said 796. Oh, here we go. 796 billion paid to the U.S. Paid. I'm so sorry. 796 billion paid to USA Defense a year, but no money for veterans. Hey man, don't get me started with veterans here in Canada, man. Only God knows when your time is up. Facts. Facts. Who created? Hi,
How?
Achille. How? I think that's supposed to be who. Instead of how created religion, they say who. Yeah, we can get back to Chris. Is that a fact? Yeah. No, you can't. I mean, Trudeau sat there and said, the veterans came to Trudeau and said, how are we going to have veterans sleeping on the street, man? How are we going to do that? How are we going to do that? How are we going to do that? How are we going to treat our veterans like that? How are we going to break our promises to them? After they're the ones that went and they fought for our rights and our liberties, and they're very. The problem is that they not to the U.S. alone. That's not what it is here in Canada as well. I can't speak to your veteran population. I don't live there. I'm speaking to our veteran population. And the problem, as I see it, is that these veterans didn't know why they were fighting. They thought that they were fighting for liberty, freedom, but however, I've read it said where every war is fought for God, small G-O-D, gold, oil, and drugs. It's fought for profit, and we're right back to where we started, greed.
And I think that if you look into the disenfranchisement of Indigenous people here in Canada that fought for the wars, there was a lot of misinformation or, information that was kept out of history books or, the telling of what actually occurred. And I had a really great professor who, in an Indigenous studies class that was able to actually point out, the big significant people who helped in the wars. Like we have Tommy Prince here in Manitoba.
Yeah.
And I had he had one of the places in Wainwright, Alberta, where the base camp there is, that I was able to train in that building. I actually didn't know at that time who he actually was. I just know he was an Indigenous soldier at that time. However, I've learned more. And I feel that, you know, with the disenfranchisement, that, you know, they had to give up their treaty rights to go and fight for, you know, for the wars. However, upon their return back to Canada, because they were still Indigenous in appearance, they were not able the same rights to, you know, equal opportunity to go into the Legion halls that were for veterans. So there's a lot of history that, you know, that should be shared and, you know, read at university and probably even in high school, because a lot is not shared.
And I bet y'all thought that Canada had some kind of moral high ground to stand on when it came to race relations, huh? I bet y'all thought that Canada was just so much better, because America did the same thing with them there Buffalo Soldiers, promised them that they could fight for their freedom. And then when they came back from the war, they got off the bus and they was lynched. Yeah. I was a social justice warrior. I know about all this stuff. I just choose not to go there because, I mean, being in that space just kept me angry. Being in that space kept me angry, and justifiably so. It's not easy being a black man in white supremacy. However, as I look back at my life objectively, I can look back and say that, you know, what kept me back was not white supremacy, because I believe unequivocally, and it's my lived life experience. When I look back objectively, I can see that God placed people along the way to help me. It was my poor decisions, right? God will always place people along your path to help you out. It is up to you to be in a place to receive His blessings. When I look back objectively and critically, it wasn't white supremacy that did me in. I mean, my wife is always trying to tell me language is so important, and she's so right, because if you can't, language is so important, because if you cannot identify what's happening to you, how do you hope to articulate it?
You just end up being so angry at the
All
world.
the time. That was me. I was Samuel L. Jackson times 150 million. I was the most angry young black man you ever saw. Ignorant, angry, ignorant, right? And then I started getting some language, and then I started understanding what was happening to me, and I started being able to articulate it. And once I reached a place of understanding, and then I could articulate, I was like, then I reached a place of, I was like, I see this for what it is. I actually reached a place of clarity. I actually believe that I see, my conviction of belief is that I have a better understanding of what this life is than at any point in my life. I have a better understanding of what this life is and what you're able to do whilst you're here on earth.
And I think that also what we were talking about is that happiness is our choice.
Facts.
So no matter what is actually occurring, we can allow it to bother us, or we can allow it, let go and let God.
Let go and let God. That's how we do it here in the Fan System. We let go and let God, man. And as a result, when your joy is not tied up to this world, doesn't matter what's going on in the world, you can still be happy. When your joy is not tied up in this world, right? And then we said, unsung heroes, best part of my day. Thank you. God bless you. We received that. Thank you. This is the best part of our day too. And as we pour into you, hopefully you're pouring into us, and we're just fellowshipping, and we're sharing this energy, and we're God's people fellowshipping with one another, filling each other's cup and worshiping in our God. We were meant for fellowship, first with God, then with each other.
And filling other people's cups.
Facts.
Anybody that you run into, that if you can give them a smile, if you can say even hello, open the door for somebody, you're filling somebody's cup, because that's all they need is that one gesture of kindness. And that can be
game changer.
Yeah, it's like that ripple effect.
Say kindness costs us nothing, because we never know when God is using us to answer somebody's prayers. Oh, glory to God. What a glorious thought, huh? What a glorious thought, huh? Glory to God. You never know when God is using us to answer somebody else. It costs us nothing to be kind. It says that I was
ignorant for a time.
No, I'm trying to figure out your name, because you're very engaged here with us, and I that might say blockhead, but I certainly don't want to call you that. What's your name, please? I was ignorant for a time, and now searching for truth. God is in us. God is truth. God is the truth. God is the truth. And I mean, the thing is that I think people used to think that I was ignorant, and for a great big deal, I was in fact ignorant. However, I'm no longer connected to being right. Miriam Williamson, our biggest fear. Miriam Williamson, our biggest fear. Our biggest fear is not that we are without blah blah blah. Our biggest fear is that we are mighty beyond measure, and is our light that yeah. You guys look that up. Our biggest fear. I don't want to butcher it. I usually have it somewhere. It's fantastic. Look it up. A great poem. And Charles Sindel, a poem on attitude. 90% of what happens to you is what happens to you, and no, 10% is what happens to you, and 90% is your attitude about it. Right? Biggest fear. Yeah, that's it. Pop, yeah. Yeah, when you're shining, like shine, shine, and do not allow shine bright like a diamond. Don't allow others to diminish your. I mean, there's nothing neat about diminishing yourself. You don't have to decrease so that others can increase.
Oh, they know it. It says we are afraid of our power.
Yeah, we're afraid. That's our biggest fear. Yeah, we're afraid of our own power. That's a fact. That's a fact. I mean, a lot of people, this is something, here's an interesting thought. A lot of people sometimes fail because they're afraid of their own success. True story. Shine on, you crazy diamond, Pink Floyd. True story. So don't be afraid of your own success. Don't be afraid to shine. Don't be afraid to be the magnificent creature that God created you to be. Don't be afraid to be a phoenix. Don't be afraid to take a chance and to kill the old you only to be reborn from the ashes and to be something greater. And I mean, the thing is this, can a leopard change its stripes? That's a fair question. Can a leopard change its stripes? I'll say this.
Does leopard have?
Can a leopard change its stripes? It can if it's a magic leopard that lives in my magical kingdom where leopards have stripes and not spots.
Yeah. Have spots?
My story.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
My leopard.
I thought you were talking. Okay, I didn't know you were talking to me. I'm sorry.
Love you. We don't think we deserve it because of everything we told as kids. Yes, and yes. But I mean, yeah, I love it. Yeah, can a person change? That's what's at the heart of what I'm asking. Can a person change? And even if you do not, your conviction of belief is that a person cannot change. I think this. Even if a person can't change, I think that at their core, if the person is still the same, I think it's still a worthy goal to become your best self. Even if you believe that a person can't change, it's still a worthy goal to try to become your best self. It did reset, baby, see, because the timer. It did, but it's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Okay.
It's fine. And I mean, a person. My conviction of belief is that a person can change if they want to. Mm-hmm. That is my conviction of belief. It's my lived life story. And I mean, regardless of what others tell you, I would say this. Do not allow others to hold you in the narrative of your past. Do not allow others to hold you in the narrative of your past mistakes. And what's worse, don't allow them to hold you in the narrative of their perception of you. That's even worse. You want to read a couple of those?
Something about Jody.
Maybe Jody has spots for you. Maybe Jody has stripes. Oh, is that Jody? Is that Jody? Is that Jody, baby? Is that Jody? Jody, is that you? Is that you, Jody? I'm so confused. Because she was very quiet, or she hasn't spoken for some time, so maybe she jumped over to TikTok. I don't know. But yeah, do not, because here's the thing about making mistakes. Here's my conviction of belief. Leap odds and have stripes and spots. Leap odds and leopards. Leopards have stripes and spots, eh? So there you go, babe.
Okay.
There you go. They do have stripes and spots.
All right.
So I knew what I was talking about, even though I didn't know what I was talking about. We're good. Oh, it was my last thought, baby.
I didn't know leopards have stripes and spots.
No. We're talking about mistakes. Just depends on who's looking.
Right.
I mean, it's like this, right? Is a zebra black with white stripes, or is he white with black stripes?
Oh, what did baby tell you about the zebra and the horse mixed together is called a what?
I don't recall. We don't want to kill her joke. We'll wait till she's here tomorrow.
Okay.
Is a zebra white with black stripes, or is it black with white stripes? Help me out here, man. I've
Either or.
I mean, 6 of one, half dozen the other. Because I remember from Marty and Thing from Madagascar, he's like, no, I see you, Marty. You got the black stripes. There it is, the blue dress, gray of 2020. There it is, the blue dress,
Yeah.
gray of 2020.
Remember, it was like a thing that on Facebook, I think, it was like this dress, and everybody's seeing different colors of this dress.
No, I never saw this dress.
well,
I did see this thing on Facebook where if you have high stress, this thing, it's an optical illusion and it's a test for stress, your stress levels, right? And to me, it's just a picture. It's just a picture that has depth and so on and so forth. However, when I look at it, it's just a picture. When she looks at it, it's spinning like a gig. And I'm like, I feel so bad because I'm like, well, I want to see this. Like, what the heck?
Who's Jody?
Who's Jody? Jody, no. It's where your mind is at. You know? It's so interesting when you see those optical illusions. You see it either right away or not at all. Good evening, CJ. God bless you. Thanks for stopping in, right? You see it right away or not at all. But here's my conviction of belief on mistakes. My conviction of beliefs is that if you're not making mistakes, especially as a young person, if you're not making mistakes, you're not truly living your life. Right? Experience is the best teacher. Experience is the best teacher. So if you're not making mistakes, you're not truly living your life. You're allowed to make mistakes. It's okay. The thing is, though, you can only make a mistake once. Anything after that, it's a choice. Anything after that, it's a choice. So the idea is to limit your poor choices, right? And even if you do make a slew of poor choices, it's okay. You can come back from that. Redemption. You come back from as many. Marrying her made up for a lifetime of poor decisions. A lifetime. And one right thing that I did, and I'm a superhero again. You come back. You see the parable of the banquet. It doesn't matter when you come, or not the wedding banquet, the parable of the workers in the vineyards. It doesn't matter when you come to the work, your reward is the same. Just come. Just come. Failure is okay. I'll challenge you on that. Failure is okay. Depends on the mistake. Great people, nice meeting you as well. God bless. I challenge you on failure is okay because I challenge you only to say this. Right? Not challenging you on your conviction of belief, but I challenge you only to say this. If you did your very best, is that failure? My lived life experience is that if I put everything into a project, whatever it is, and it doesn't work out, that's not failure. I did my best. My conviction of belief is that just wasn't, God didn't have that wasn't for me. And what God did have in store is better. That's my lived life experience. I just believe that you can't fail if you put everything into something, right? If you do your work, you can't. That's not failure. That's something else. Failure is not showing up.
It's not your path.
Mm-hmm.
And
It's not your path.
Your question was answered no.
What? Oh, it's not Jody? Oh, okay.
No.
What?
No,
what?
that you when you asked to challenge them.
Oh.
If you fail.
Oh, right. No, that's not failure. Thank you. Yeah, no, thank you. I mean, shiny.
Failure is okay, question mark, is a passive way of thinking.
Yeah, speak life. Speak life. Speak life. As you think, so you become. Mm-hmm. As you think, so you become. Speak life into yourself. I mean, we are all very good at speaking life into the people around us, especially as parents, we speak life into our children. However, yes, shine on. However, when was the last time, again, as you feed into the things that make you happy, I used to run these AA groups when I was locked up in 2015. I used to run the Alcoholics Anonymous and Narcotics Anonymous group. And it's so interesting how you can get a group of men, hardened criminals in there crying on each other's shoulders, and it's beautiful.
As above.
And it's beautiful. As above, so below. Balance. You know what I mean? You feed into the things that make you happy. Feed into the things that make you happy and speak life into your own person. I would say to some of these men, and when, tomorrow when you get up, I want you to just look in the mirror and say, I'm a good person. I've made some mistakes, but I'm a good person.
I mean, you would want to see these men break down over that because, I mean, when was the last time somebody told them that? And the thing is that we live in a world sometimes where people are always beating you down. Who's lifting you up? And if nobody's pouring into you, then pour into your dang self. It's so important. Baby?
No, it's good, but everybody also tries to seek acceptance within the, you know, their group, within the society.
The peer group,
yeah.
societal
So
group,
it's
yeah.
just, you know, feed into that, and then find your people, find your community.
Life is balanced. And there's hurdles out there. I mean, it's not supposed to be easy. But when it's done the right way, it is well worth the effort.
Yeah.
When you put God in it, it is well worth the effort. You know? And don't let the world influence you because, I mean, many are called, but the chosen are few. And that particular verse, if you would, is not more prevalent than at any other time than right now. Many are called, but the chosen are few. Hi, Carla. God bless you. Video is looping, but your audio is fine. Thank you.
Okay,
We appreciate
thank you.
that. We've been having internet problems over at this end for how?
No, we've actually had a problem with the system.
Yeah.
It's not the internet, it's the system.
What system is this?
I don't know whatever.
You don't know. You
into
just
it.
know that it's
Yeah,
not the
a
internet.
system.
You just know it's not the
Yeah.
internet. Yeah. You just know that I'm wrong. I mean, you see, we feed into our happiness. I mean, and listen, I mean, the thing is that I learned that a long time ago that if something funny happens to somebody and they're not hurt, I want to be able to laugh at that, you know, because that's funny and they're not hurt. It's funny, right? And good fun, right? Good, clean fun. Nobody got hurt. It's funny. I want to be able to laugh at that. But if I can't laugh at that, I'd feel some kind of way if I didn't first be able to laugh at myself. And laughter is the best kind of medicine. And however, is that plant behind you the one that has the holes in it? The plant behind me is a source of great happiness for me. But holes, what plant has holes? Which plant are we referencing? That's a fern right directly behind us. That's a fern. You always holes reference the plant with holes. Which plant has holes?
Is that the Venus flytrap?
No, I think this is maybe the one I'm trying to bring back.
Oh, I don't know.
The one I'm trying to bring back. Yeah, we took him out the frame because he's not doing so well. I'm trying to, yeah. I'm trying to bring him back. We'll see what happens. Behind Jody. Are you Jody, baby? Is this Jody? This is Rachel. Other way.
Who the F is
Oh,
Jody?
looking the other way. Looking the other way.
Hi, Jody.
Am I Jody?
I'm Rachel.
Hi, Jody.
Another question.
Go. Go.
Jody, is
Birds
that
of Paradise.
I
Yeah, the
need
birds
to-
of paradise are over this way, Carla. I didn't think that you could see those. Yeah, they're over this way. And TikTok can't see the birds
I
of
wanna know
paradise.
where
They
Rachel-
can see. They
yeah.
can see. Yeah, Rachel. Yeah, they can see in the corner there. They can't see the birds of paradise.
It's
No,
okay.
that's fine.
No, Jody's one of our friends, and
This
I'm
is
like,
our good friend over here.
I don't know where, because she jumps platforms
From time to time.
and I'm like, where are you, Jody?
Yeah.
And so,
Yeah.
Jody. Hi,
Which
Jody.
plant? Which plant with holes? Let me get out of the way. What plant with holes in it are we talking
I
about?
don't know, and I'm thinking it's a Venus flytrap.
Might be the biggest flytrap.
It has holes.
It has to be the biggest
It's
flytrap.
right there. Yeah. Where is it? What do you guys do with them?
It's in the window. You have to open the curtains because it's on the
Oh.
ledge. Because I'm giving it sun. You can probably open the curtains up full time now because the sun is down, so we'll be able to.
No, they'll do that.
Oh, never mind.
This is the only one I can think of that has the holes.
That thing freaked me out, man. Every time
That's
I look at
a-
it, that remind me of like little shop of horrors,
Yeah.
man. I just can't even get.
It's-
Go put it back, man. All them little.
They
teeth.
need water, babe. They actually have to be more moist than.
Yeah, more moist than that. Well, don't give it that water. It's got lemons in it. Yeah, there's water right there. Yeah.
Okay. Keep going.
They freak me the heck out. They freak me the heck out. Hey, sir, I love you. Okay. God bless you, Jody. Jody sent you a message.
Where?
Try watering it. Yeah, right. I love seeing you guys on my FYP. Thank you. God bless you. God bless you. Try watering it. I don't even like messing with it, to be quite honest with you, man. It just freaks me out. So
And we use a tweezers to put
it's being
bugs in there.
neglected a little bit, but I mean, yeah, okay, I'll try. I'll water it more.
It's not supposed to be in direct sunlight.
It's not supposed to be in there? No?
No.
Then you better get it out the window then.
No.
No, I'll get it out the window.
No, I gotta finish.
No.
Sorry, I gotta.
Alright. How often should I water it? Like a couple times a week?
See, this one's drying up,
Yeah, a
babe.
couple times a week.
Look at
Soil
it.
and everything, yeah, you can better water that. Yeah, okay.
I'm putting
You
them
know,
back
to be
in
quite
our.
honest, I'll be honest with you, I don't, it gets the conversation started, you get talked to when it's dry. Okay. Plant need happiness. I don't know what I just said there.
When it's dry, it gets the conversation started.
This is
I'm
the
sorry.
most disjointed conversation ever, right? Carla, you can see the birds of paradise? I didn't think you could. I'm waiting for them to bloom, but oh wait, there's a little shoot coming in here, baby. There's a new shoot coming in here, so that's exciting. That's new.
Plant
That-
needs
that's
happiness.
exciting. Plants need happiness, and hey, there's a theory that says that if you talk to your plants as you water them,
Oh, sorry.
that it really improves their Monday plant talk, right? No, my plants are a great source of joy and happiness for me. They really are. They really are. Over my right shoulder,
Yeah.
yeah, the bird. Yeah, that's what that is. I didn't think you could see it though.
There's
There's that one leaf right there. You can tell that just from that one leaf. Wow, Carla, you're like a plant whisperer. I'm sorry, baby.
No, anyway, he's been looking for plants, so I was like, okay, once we found this plant, I was like, okay, we'll take it. They were trying to separate it and put it into, I
Two
guess,
pots.
make it cheaper kind of
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
And I was like, no, we'll just take them both because he loves his plants
Yeah.
and he likes the bigger ones. And
But you see how green they are? They are a different green. That's a fact. Can you pass me that one, please, baby? I'm gonna show you this one here. This one we love. This one is a source of great joy and happiness. Look at this guy here. Look at this guy. Look at that guy. He looked like a Ent from Lord of the Rings or something. You know? Look at that there. Yeah, I'm really fond of this guy. Maybe they think it's the one with the holes in the leaves like elephant ears. Oh, I see what you're saying, Carla. Quite possibly, but they can't from that camera, they can't see that angle. They can't see that angle. So I'm curious. Yeah, but this guy here, look at those leaves, right? Look how green they are. And this person here, we found this couple.
I got it.
Thank you, my love.
Thank you.
They have a greenhouse in their home, like in their basement, essentially. Is the soil damp? Did anyone at your table live in Winnipeg? Well, we're in Winnipeg. We're in Winnipeg. The soil on the one that I just showed you, or the soil on the fly traps?
I just watered the fly traps.
The soil on the fly traps were dry.
Grown people stuff.
Hey Trish! God bless you, sister. How are you? Yeah, this is grown people talk. We're talking plants. Hey Trish, how far have I come, eh? How far have I come? Who would have thought that I would be sitting here talking plants with other people, right? Me of all people, huh? Yeah? Jail 5-6 years ago, right? Rehab, whatever. Here we are sitting talking plants. God is good.
And it says, I bet
We know the same people.
Okay, throw out a name.
Throw out a few names. Let's go.
I probably won't know.
Do the plants have names? No, I haven't named them yet. However, I think that's the next step I should. How about this?
Oh no, what do we have?
You know that guy,
actually
that bonsai that I showed you? Which one? Charlie. We used to name him. Charlie's not with us anymore.
No, I thought this was
No,
Charlie.
that's not Charlie. That's not Charlie. Charlie was we called him Charlie because it was Charlie Brown Christmas, Charlie Brown Christmas tree.
Okay.
But the one that I showed you, can you guys name that one? If you guys give it a Curtis, yeah, I know Curtis. tall black guy, tall slim black guy. No, Curtis Moore. Light skin. Yeah, he's an excellent basketball player. Yeah, I know him. Yeah, Wayne Salaman. No, not sure about that one. Appa. Maybe to see him. Wayne, no, that last name. But
See,
Curtis,
I
I
don't
know.
know anybody.
Curtis, I know. Appa, I don't know who Appa is.
Bon.
Bon. No, that's Pop. That's not the same
I know.
person.
Bon.
Bon 1. Oh, Bon. You want to name it Bon? Apasami? No. Bonzo the plant. You're
Bonzo.
killing me, plant. You're killing me,
Bonzo.
Pop. Pop, you're
Bonzo.
killing me. You're killing me, Pop.
Bonzo.
Bonzo? You want to name it Bonzo?
Bonzo.
All right, I'm going to write that down. Hopefully I'll get something better than that. But
How old are you guys?
How old are you guys? I'm going to be 50 this year, and my wife just turned 38. Grown people talk. I love that, Trish. We talking about plants. Ladies, come on, give me a name for the plant that I just showed you. Here, let me show the plant again. Did you guys see the plant?
Southdale.
Southdale. For my plant?
He or she.
He or she.
Wait, Southdale? Well,
Let's go with, I think it's a he. Because I said it reminded me of an ant. You ever go to the pyramid for New Year's Boxing Day jam? The pyramid. Yeah, my car got broken in there one year. I wasn't very happy. I never went back. yeah, my car got broken in there one year and I never went back. Who are you? Pass me that plant.
Abraham.
Yeah, I know Abraham.
No, that's
For Pop say Abraham, everybody does. Is it your video is looping, so I don't know which one you're talking
Okay.
about. Okay, I'll bring back the Abraham for the plant. You know what? That's very symbolic. I like that. Went to J.H. Bruns. Oh, okay, you're on the. I know where that is. You're on the other side of the city from me.
Well,
I'm a hood rat.
where it's.
I'm a hood rat. This plant.
And my sister's dad lives in
J.H. Bruns.
Southdale right
Yeah,
now.
that was over by where we used to live on the other side of the city. Yeah. Jordan was, hey guys, I'm in love with your plant. God, hi Joy.
Hi, Sister Joy.
Hi, Sister Joy. God bless you. What a blessing. We're having a name for this plant, Sister Joy. So help us. We're having a competition.
So far, that Abraham is the.
Abraham is leading, because I really don't want to go with Bonzo, but I will. Hi, Abraham. I think he might have a name. What grades are the kids in? Hi Ben, God bless you. The kids go to school remotely, and they are. Thank you, my love. They are. What grades are they in? I can tell you their ages. I don't know what grade that correlates to.
You know what? So we have 11. I have to go down because I know.
Okay,
no, wait.
reverse.
We have 12.
Grade 12. Jordan is graduating this year.
12, 11.
Jasmine.
Okay,
10.
now go down by twos.
Jasmine is 11. Fifi's in grade 10 now. She's
9.
at this way. 10.
9.
Yeah, 9. She was at middle school last year, so Phoenix is in grade 9.
And then we have 2 in
Ryder
grade 7.
and Justice are in grade 7. Bucky is in grade 5, and then Baby is in grade 3. There you are.
Oh,
And I'm
Carla
just
says
starting.
Ezekiel.
Oh, write that down. Abraham and Ezekiel. Wow, I love those. Looking for Green Abe. Leave him. Oh wait, I missed it. Hi Abraham, leave him. My name is Yarek. How are you? We are well, Yarek. God bless you. God bless you.
Green Abe.
Looking so green, Abe. He looks very green. He does look very green.
9.
9 what kids? 10 kids, blended family of 10, if that's what you're referencing. But that's what got me. I mean, these people, they have a greenhouse in their basement. Who knew? Like, I mean, they've got the special lights and everything, and it's just fantastic. The air quality in their home is second to none. Willow! Willow is like one of my favorite movies from childhood.
And it's like one of my
Write that
favorite
down.
trees.
Right. Yes, we have a dream of when we buy a home to Brady Bunch. Yeah, that's us, to plant a willow tree in the backyard, and or something. But I mean, I think it takes like 25 years for those things to fully mature. So I don't think that's gonna.
Where is that person? I want to know who they were.
Who? Oh, Blockhead. I think it's right there.
No, it's
They're
not
still here.
Blockhead.
Who?
It's Bickety.
Well, I think that says BLKHDE.
No, it's BIK.
Is it BIK?
Yes.
Is it BIK or is it BLK? Help us out, because I can't see. And we got the blind leading the blind over here. I was saying 9 because you yelled it like that. Yeah. I'm trying not to yell. Do you know a Manswell? Maybe to see him. A lot of people that and the reality of the matter is I've forgotten more people than I know now. No, I really have forgotten more people, and because of COVID, I've cut more people off because I've tightened up. Ferber, God bless you. Excuse me.
My name is Ferber.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Oh.
I can see you guys. You couldn't see us before? Sorry, Carla. God bless you. I mean, technical difficulties. I'm on the second laptop over here, and pretty soon, I don't know, I might just have to throw them all out the window and go old school.
Old school?
Just get a
You're
cardboard
gonna have
box.
to pull in the Mac.
You're 48. Oh, we're the same age, but you went to J.H. Bruns. I was on Hood Rat on the other side of town, so yeah. But we would know some of the same people. Abe is sleeping, yeah. Then I would love to work out at AM, but that's when my school starts. Oh no, Carla wants to see the plant baby. That's okay. We work out. We work out at different times during the day, and you can just hit up our YouTube channel, and that's where all our videos are. You can still work out with us. Just time delayed. You miss Winnipeg. Where are you now? You won't be able to work out with us live, but you can still work out with us. Yeah, 100%.
Oh wait,
100%.
wait.
And we also do
There
a
it
lunch
is.
hour workout and so on and so forth, different times over the course of the day. Sometimes we do
See,
as many as
look
3
at-
workouts.
It kind of looks feminine.
It does. Can't unsee that.
I know.
Turn it, please. Can't unsee that. She is just the worst.
I'm sorry.
Might have to hit gym later tomorrow. Hey, there's never a bad time to go hit gym. Looks Asian, yeah. Huh? Like an Asian female? Is that what?
Carla, you see it with me, right? Carla's
When
with
is
me on-
Abe's birthday? We got him, what, a couple weeks now?
Yeah.
Give us a date. Pick a date. A couple weeks ago. Pick a date. Pick a date. Yeah. We're very fond of them, man. That's one of the things that. May I have crossed paths as strawberries or grapes on Maine or Monty's. I wasn't a big strawberries goer. I know people that went to strawberries. However, I was a regular at Monty's. I think Monday nights was when it was bumping, and grapes on Maine was a good time. It's so crazy when you think about it because when grapes was bumping, you used to have 2 grapes right across the street from each other, and there was enough business for it. You see, and that's a really that's a microcosm of the world today. 2 of the same restaurants across the street from each other, and there was enough money for both of them to make money. But people don't think like that. You know what I mean? You don't think that everybody can eat. You just think that I just want to eat. I just want the food for me and mine. You don't think, but I mean the reality is that there's enough food for everybody to eat. There's enough food for everybody to eat, but greed does not allow for that. Greed does not allow for that.
Honey, I shrunk my wife into a tree.
Yeah, it was good times, man. Winnipeg used to be okay back in the day. It was. I mean, what? I mean,
And
I don't know.
Yeah,
It was,
I don't know
it was
nothing
different.
about Winnipeg.
It was different. The bar scene. The bar scene was a lot more live. I don't know, man. I don't go out anymore. I'm okay. Here,
Oh,
I'll say this.
wait.
Go, baby.
I'm going out with Carla and
Going
Jody.
dancing.
Yeah.
I will say this, right?
One
I
day.
remember when I was a kid. I was about 20, 25 years old, right? I'm up in the I'm up in the club. Beans doubles. I like Zach's. Yeah, Zach's was all right. They had the best shooter night there. Dean's doubles on Marion. I'm up in the club with one of my homies right back in the day. We're at Club Soda for 25-cent draft night,
Grape
right?
soda?
No, Club Soda. 25-cent draft night, right? We're up at Club Soda, right? And we're up in the club, and in walks like old school Ziggy Walken, right? You remember Ziggy. You know Ziggy. You've heard of Ziggy. You're from Winnipeg. You know who Ziggy is. And keep your dancing shoes polished. And I remember thinking to myself, I said to my hope, I said, hey, Eli, what? You need a little bit of old to be up in here, man? And he like, yeah, that fool, he old, man, he old. And they like, yeah, man, he need to go to some of them old guy club, right? So then fast forward a few years, right? And then me and the same homie, right? Just as fate would have it. Me and the same homie up in the club, right? Walk into the club, different side of the city, all of that. Walk in the club, look around, be like, and I look up, and I swear, everybody that looked back at me, I'm about 35, 40 years old at this time, and everybody that looked back at me looked like they're 16. I looked at my homie and I said, hey, man. He said, yeah. Remember that time we were in the club when we saw Ziggy walk in? He go, yeah, I remember that. I said, right now, where's Ziggy? He's like, let's go. I was like, had to go. Couldn't do it, man. Couldn't do it. All that left me behind. I'm too old for that. I'm not. I'm absolutely not. However, I make different life choices nowadays. That's all. We gonna wrap. I lost my timer because of the loop. I don't know how long we've been at this, but it's been fun. It's been wild. It's been a great time.
You look like a bouncer.
I look like a because I'm black, Carla. What you trying to say? Hey, I'm playing. This is my I've known her most of my life. This is yeah, Carla. We went to elementary school together. And I don't offend like that, but I'm goofy, so I don't mean to offend nobody when I say that. When I make black jokes and I talk silly like that, I don't mean to offend anybody. I'm goofy like that, so please.
And then Pop here is like,
Yeah, I'd be old.
give
right?
my regards to Abe, okay?
Hey, all right, Abe, Pop, say good night, Abe. Baby, you got last thoughts?
No, I really enjoyed this evening because I was, we were having
Yeah, it's in love.
technical difficulties,
Yeah.
and then I got sunburned, and
Yeah.
I was like trying to get the boys in here. However, I loved how this evening went. Just that conversation, yeah.
And we're gonna continue with this this vein of thought, if you would, this thread of thought. What did you do to that made you smile today? We're gonna continue on this thread of thought that if happiness is a choice, then how do we get from being unhappy to being happy? Or you could have been a parent picking up your kid, right? right? So we're gonna continue on that. We're back tomorrow night. We're back tomorrow 8:30 a.m. with our workout, and we'll have a couple workouts over the course of the day. However, we're back with this segment at 8 p.m. Tomorrow evening, and we're gonna continue on this train of thought. And again, remember, help us work these hashtags. This made me smile. Similar people, right? Similar, fellowship with like-minded people, right? God's people, yeah. God bless you. We appreciate that. And we're trying to trend a couple of hashtags that God's lives matter. God's lives matter. Hashtag God's lives matter. Because if Black lives matter, I shouldn't have to say Black lives matter. I shouldn't have to say white lives. Shouldn't have to say Asian lives. All lives matter. That's a true story of it. And I can get behind God's people and say that God's lives matter. Everyday people. That is common. No. What's it? John Legend. John Legend. I think it's John Legend. John Legend. God. Yeah. GLM. God's lives matter. God's lives matter. GLM, thanks for that. I like that. And also our lives matter. And also equalists. Hashtag equalists. Because that's who we are. We're equalists. We don't see ourselves as being above anybody, and we certainly don't put anybody above us. So God bless you. We appreciate you. And so I'm going to close with this blessing here for you, from us to you. I matter, as a fact. As a matter of fact, Carla, you do. God bless you. I'm going to close with this blessing here from us to you. Romans 15:13. May the God of hope fill you with all joy and peace as you trust in him, so that you may overflow with hope by the power of the Holy Spirit. God bless and keep you. We love and appreciate you so much. And hopefully you decide to come back and spend some more time with us tomorrow.
See you tomorrow, guys.
God bless. Good